So welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video we will gonna learn what is a page layout in Salesforce. Let's understand this with a simple example first. Imagine you are filling out an online registration form. Okay, you only see the fields that are required like name, email, phone number and address. You don't see unnecessary information because the form is designed to show only what needed. Salesforce works the same way. A page layout controls how a record page looks and what users can see and interact with. It decides which fields are visible, which fields are editable, which related lists should appear, which button and quick actions are available. In simple word, a page layout controls the appearance and functionality of a record page. Like you can see, there are different users often need different information. For example, a sales team may only need customer and opportunity details. An HR team may need employee information. Instead of showing every field to everyone, page layouts helps us display only the information that is relevant. This makes the interface cleaner, easier to use, and improves productivity. So let me go to my Salesforce org and let me show you how you can access a page layout and how we can add or remove fields from there. Now I am in my org. So in the previous video, I have created this app. That's why I'm in this app. So let me go back to my sales app. Okay, here. So this is my sales app. And now I want to show you what is a page layout. If I have to take an object here. So this is my custom object which I have created earlier. So let me go back to the edit object option. So in the edit object, you can see I have an option here, page layout. So let me open this page layout option. Here you can see I have only one page layout here for now. But if I want to create a new page layout, I can create it just by clicking on this new button and I can create a page layout. Okay. I just need to select this page layout and I need to give a name here. I can just give some other name. So you can just create your page layout if you want another page layout. And then when you create a page layout, now you have options to show your page layout to different teams. Suppose you have a HR team, you want to show your page layout one, you can show the page layout one. And if you have some other sales team, then you want to show the page layout two to them, you can show them. So let me show you by doing it. Okay, let me do the whole thing here. Let me first create a new page layout here. I want to copy the student layout first of all, and then I will just give it student for sales. Okay, student for sales and okay, so now I have created two page layout here. Now I have two page layout. Okay, let me save it. Let me save it. And here in the page layout, I have two page layouts now. So, like I want to show this student for sales page layout to only to my sales team. So I will go to the page layout assignment, and here I just need to click on the edit assignment here. So I will click on edit assignment, and here in the edit assignment, what I will do first, I need to select the profile which I want to show this. So here you can see there might be a profile of sales. Here you can see this is my profile, and here I have selected this one, and now I want to change it to student for sales page layout. You can see that it has been changed. So now I just need to save it. So it has been saved. So whatever my sales profiles users are, they will only see this page layout, and my other profiles will be able to see my student layout page layout. So whatever, it's my choice now, whatever changes I do in this page layout, whatever changes I do in this layout, those different users will see different things in their object. Okay, so let me show you what changes you can do in a page layout. So let me open this student layout now. So in the student layout, you can see I have the field option. So that means I can choose what fields I want to show to the user. So you can see there are fields created by email, last modified by owner, roll number, student name, multiple fields. They are all selected here. You can see these are the fields here. So if I just drag this back to the page layout, so my email field is now missing. For this page layout, the email field should not be visible. But for my other page layout, the email field is visible. So the other users will be able to see that if they have different page layout assigned. But those who have this page layout assigned, they will not be able to see the email field now. I have dropped out it from here. So it's your choice to show what fields you want to show. Same goes for buttons. It's your choice to show the buttons you want to show. Here you can see I have already added, delete, clone, change owner, multiple buttons here. There are two buttons which is not selected here. I can also drag them here too. You can see the submit for approval button is now here. If I save this, this will be visible here. So if I open a record and I click on here, so the submit for approval will be visible here if I save this. So that's how you can change your buttons too. There are multiple options here also for your page layout. You can also choose your related list. So what are related list? For now I am just giving you a hint. We will make a separate video for related list. Here you can see whatever the record you open, there is a related list attached to your record. You can see in my related list for now I have only notes and attachment, but you there might be other related list here. You can see there is approval history, there is files, there is student history, multiple related list here, but there is only notes and attachment which is attached here. That's why I'm able to see only notes and attachment. And I'm also able to see activities here. You can see the activity, so it is also selected here, open activities. If I just select this one, approval history, and I also select files, and I also select group here, and I also select student history, voice calls, everything here. So let me save it now. Okay, overwrite. Okay, overwrite it and save it. You can see I have saved this. Now when I refresh this page and I go to the related list, you can see now I have multiple related lists. I have voice calls, I have student history, I have groups, I have files. Whatever I have added through page layout, I am able to see here now. So you can see the power of page layout. I can choose the fields which I want to show. I can choose the buttons which I want to show to my users. I can choose the related list which I want to show to my users. That's what you can manage through your page layouts. Okay. So I hope you understood the power of page layout and how you can use them. We will create a separate video for related list and buttons and actions also. So don't get confused like what are buttons and actions for now and what are related list. So in this video we learned what is page layout and why page layouts are important, and how to add and remove fields, how to add and remove related list, how you can manage the buttons and action also. So you can do multiple things through page layout. So in the next video we will learn about record types and see how different users can have different page layouts for the same object. Thank you so much for watching, and also if you found this video useful, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next lesson.